Welcome back to our channel. I'm Glenn.
And I'm Katie. And today we're going to show you how to make homemade hummus, Pico de Gallo, fried tortilla chips, and open-faced tacos. We can't wait for you to join us.
It's gonna be delicious. I'm just cutting some roses for our table. Got some tomatoes I'm gonna put on here. Got some in the house too. I got lots of tomatoes. Get some jalapeno peppers too. I don't have as many as I usually have because the rabbits got the jalapenos. I'm gonna pick some Juliet tomatoes. We'll be making some hummus, something that I would love to make. I've made it for years, and I'm going to show you a couple techniques to use. This is what I made that is most recent that I've been eating. The only difference in this, I use sesame seed oil. So when we sit down, I'll let you do a comparison because a little bit later we'll be using olive oil. That's what most people use. Chickpeas are very inexpensive. If you buy some hummus, it's very expensive. It's like from $2 to $3 for a little 10-ounce tray. This bag of chickpeas is only 75 cents, and I cook these up. This is how many chickpeas I have. Probably enough for about 4 or 5 cans. Cans are not that expensive. The organic is like 89 cents, but I just get the Walmart brand for 50 cents. Their chickpeas are garbanzo beans. You hear both names, it's the same thing. That's the main ingredient, along with tahini. Tahini is kind of like peanut butter. Looks kind of like that, a little bit looser than peanut butter, but it's made of sesame seeds. And so they just grind them up. So we'll be using that. We use a lemon, we use salt and pepper and some olive oil. So let's start making it. We're gonna go simple because that's what most people do. You get a 50-cent can, you pop the lid, like that, and then you use a colander, you put it in here, you save the liquid in case you need more liquid. I'm dumping it out. It becomes pretty simple, and there we go. There's the garbanzo beans. I'm going to put them in my favorite food processor as a Sunbeam Oscar. I've had it for many, many years. I stick with it because I love it. It works out well. In fact, I found 2 more at yard sales. Got them for $1 a piece, brand new. So if something happens to this one, even though they don't make it anymore, I'll be able to have an Oscar for a lifetime. So I'm going to go ahead and take this, and I'm just going to chop the garbanzo beans up. I'm just pulsating it, just chopping them up. There's the consistency. I'm going to put a little bit of water in it and a few other things in it. I'll be putting some lemon in the hummus, and so I'm going to go ahead and cut it in half. And I normally just put about a half a lemon in it. Let me pop out some of these seeds. And I found that you can stick it in the microwave for about 10 seconds and more juices come out. So let's look and see the juices now. I'm squeezing the lemon and putting it in. Okay, I gotta get a couple seeds out. That's all the lemon I've got, but I'm gonna stick it in the microwave for about 10 seconds and I'll be able to get more juice out of it. It is a hot lemon. Now you can see I get a lot more juice. Look at all that juice that came out just because I microwaved it for 10 more seconds. I'm gonna put some more liquid in. I'll be putting in the water. It's a half a cup of water. And then I've got three tablespoons of tahini, which is sesame seed butter. I'm gonna put a little bit of salt. This is about a half a teaspoon of salt. And I found out you don't put too much salt in it because some of these beans are very salty. I'll put a little bit of pepper in it too. There's the pepper. Okay. Now, the secret of this is to let it really mix up well. So I'm gonna let it spin for a while. And I've got my garlic. I hang these up. I grate them. This is a piece that came from the garden. So I'm gonna take a couple of the cloves of garlic. I don't want too much because you can really get the garlic flavor in the hummus. So I got this cool device here that you just roll, and it takes the shell off. There's the skin. I'm gonna cut up a little bit and I'm gonna throw it in. Here we go again. I'm gonna put some olive oil in. So 3 tablespoons, I pour it in. I'll pour this in like this. I'm gonna spin it around a little bit. Another one. Here we're gonna put up to 3 tablespoons. See what it tastes like, Katie.
I'm gonna try this out. The great thing about hummus is that you can make it your own by adding little bit by little bit more of the different flavors that you love most so the hummus tastes exactly like you want it to taste. While Dad cleans up a little bit, I'm gonna go ahead and scoop the hummus into the bowl. Oh my goodness. Doesn't this look delicious, guys? Looks amazing to me. Before we put this on the table, Dad remembered that we needed to add some parsley. So he's gone to pick that.
Just put a few pieces on here.
I'm gonna go ahead and put 1, 2, and 3. Isn't that gorgeous?
When you cut the jalapeno peppers, you need to understand that the white part is the hot part. So I'm gonna pop this off the sides here. So whenever I make the pico, I don't use the seeds, and I'll use what's called the ribbing, which is the white stuff. So I just take the knife, come all the way through here. I've got to cut this all the way out, because if I don't, it's gonna be hot. Right now, some of the veggies I'll mix up together. So I'm gonna put in the jalapenos. I got some more garlic. I'm also gonna be putting some cilantro. One thing about cilantro is that the stem is very good. It's got a lot of flavor to it. I just put it all together, cut it up real fine. I put this in the food processor. The stems really don't process very well. It's hard for the food processor to chop them up.
While Dad's cutting the cilantro, I have to tell you guys, the aroma is amazing.
I'll put some more garlic in here. I probably put 4 or 5 cloves of garlic. Now I'm putting the cilantro in. Now I'm gonna put what I chopped up in here too. In just a second, I'm gonna blend it all together. So again, we've got garlic, we've got jalapenos, and we've got cilantro that we're gonna put in the food processor. Now I'm gonna put it all together. Got the jalapenos, the garlic, the cilantro here, and then I'm gonna put the onions in it. I just take the ingredients except for the tomatoes and mix it up. Final part is to take the tomatoes and put these in here. Got everything mixed here. I'm gonna put a teaspoon of garlic, salt, pepper, kind of a heavy teaspoon, I guess. Garlic, salt, pepper. We can add stuff later, and then we've got to add some lime juice to it, and that's gonna finish it up. Squeeze this in. Getting all the juice I can. And again, I just enjoy just cutting off the fibers here. I'll mix it up and we're gonna have a taste test.
Okay, let's try it. That's perfect.
You always have to taste it, make sure the flavors are here. Very good.
Now I'm going to make the vegetable topping for our open face tacos. I am going to take the cucumbers, onions, and tomatoes that I cut up. And I'm not going to measure this, but you can if you'd like. I'm just going to do a little bit of drizzle of olive oil, followed by some balsamic vinegar. I'm just going to go ahead and put a few splashes of that. And finally, I'm going to add some garlic, salt, and pepper. We can always adjust. What I'm going to do is just toss everything together so it's got a nice light coating on the veggies just for a little bit of flavor. Now we're going to make our tortilla chips and tacos.
I'm gonna heat some oil in here, just canola oil in. This is gonna be frying the chips. I've got this set to 350 degrees, and I'll test it by putting a little bit of water, and then the water sizzles and dances, and I think it's about right. And then I'll try one chip, and then I'll try a lot of chips once I know the temperature is correct.
Now we're going to cut our corn tortillas that we're going to use to fry up into chips. We're going to take 12 tortilla shells, and I'm going to go ahead and just cut these in half. Next, I'm going to cut the stack in half. Then I'm going to take each half and cut it in half again.
I think it's hot enough, so I'm gonna go ahead and put chips in here. Look at them, how they come up to the top. Frying very rapidly. I'm just going to fill the whole bottom up, the whole thing with them, one at a time, so they don't stick together, and then we'll just let them cook. You leave them in, just probably take a minute or two, and you kind of tell by the way that they cook. The bubbles kind of quit going so fast, so they have a pretty golden color to them. Put a little bit of salt on them first. how they are.
I'm gonna try one. It's pretty hot. Let's see. Mmm.
Can they be more crispy or are they good?
That is excellent.
And I've been making these ever since the 80s. They're not that good for you because they're cooked in oil, but man, they're good. Now I'm going to be putting some whole white corn tortillas. Now the ones that Katie cut up were larger, just a little bit larger than the ones we're putting in here today. And we're going to be using this as an open-faced taco. So I can cook 2 of these at a time.
Before we sit down to eat, I'm going to show you guys our awesome spread here. And then look at this pretty neat parrot that my dad won as a door prize at a wedding. How interestingly weird.
It was a table. One person at the table could take the decoration home with them. And I was able to take that with me. Are you ready for a good meal?
I'm so ready.
It's
gonna be delicious.
It's going to be good, isn't it?
It's going to be a great meal.
Okay, I got our drink here.
A diet cheer wine!
Yeah, your favorite diet cheer wine. What are we going to start with?
Okay, we are going to make our open-faced tacos now. For our open-faced tacos, we actually took these white corn tortillas and fried them up as you saw. However, if you didn't want to do that, you could always utilize a pre-done shell. These are corn tostadas, and we just got them at Walmart. What we're gonna do is we're going to take our corn tortilla, and then we're gonna go ahead and take some hummus and spread it on the top. Once it's spread, a thin layer or whatever you prefer, then we're going to scoop the veggie mixture that I made on top.
I want us to taste which hummus we like the best. This is what we just made just a few minutes ago. Again, this hummus is the basic hummus. It's got the olive oil in it. And then I've got one over here that I'm going to taste that has the sesame oil in it. Good. Now, I love sesame seed oil, so I bet I'll love this one. I like that the best because I love the taste of sesame seed oil. So I'm going to try that on mine.
I actually prefer the one made with olive oil. I do like sesame oil, but not as much as my dad.
This looks great. I'm going to take a bite now and see what I think about it. Very nice.
I just topped mine, so I'm going to try it now and see if it tastes good. It's actually really fresh and delicious.
This is incredible. This open face, wonderful. This is the Pico, and it's very good too.
And I'm going to try some Pico de Gallo on my chip. Look at that. Amazing. That's it for today's recipes. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. We truly appreciate it. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe. We're going to be posting a new video every single week with different recipes. And since we're a new channel, if you really did enjoy this video, if you wouldn't mind sharing it on social media, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, with your friends, we would greatly appreciate it. If you tried this recipe, please comment below and let us know your thoughts. We'd love to hear from you guys.
Thanks for watching. It was a lot of fun.